Well, I said I'd do a little bit behind the scenes, and there's a soccer set up there, which is fairly rare, I think. And it's just kind of a look down the bookcases of some of the extra sets that are laying around. And there's some like creations that are here that kind of don't fit in the town. We bought this to bridge between the tables, and then never really found a good way to do it. So now it kind of houses these other cars, but it's a pretty cool set actually with the cable car. Maybe we'll do that again someday. Try and figure out a way. More adapted stuff here, and uh, parts bins, many parts bins, layers of parts bins. These normally are stacked up so that they don't take up as much room. And if that was not enough, there's more in these bookcases. Some Pinewood Derby cars, and then that's all they go. Some Mindstorms there, which Tyler never really used. Probably go on eBay soon. And there's that car, which is actually pretty cool. And I don't know if you could hear in the, oh, let me show you this real quick. This is something I'm sort of working on. It's sort of like a Chinese Asian market, I feel like, with the green and this top that maybe it'll be like a grocery store and apartments, but it's still sort of in progress. I build them on these extra plates and then figure out where it goes in the town. And then yeah, there's a lot of people and stuff there in standby. And Zoe, who's not interested in what I'm doing, this is kind of a mess down here. We're kind of in the middle of a project. I think I've told you before that we're beekeepers. That's our extractor, and we're going to be doing some honey soon. So we're drying it out a little bit here, and I'm going to turn these off because I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it, and they make quite a bit of noise. Now, if you want to know more about that, I'll be talking about it on our beekeeping blog. And I'm getting ready to do a video on the repair shop as requested by somebody. I have to look up the name, but first I wanted to get into some of the nitty-gritty. I kind of started this revival, I guess. Yeah, can you tell I'm beekeepers? I got it on my screenshot thing. Because I said I wanted to see if I could revive the channel. So let's see how things are going so far. Obviously, we don't make any money. And I think I've told you that as well. But the interesting thing here is for the last 90 days, we can see that the overall views are down, but the watch time is up a little bit, which is good. And here's where I started adding videos again. There's just cruising along here, and then we added it. We got a big spike when I said I was back. But now if you look, we're actually below where if I hadn't done anything, the numbers would be better than what they are by trying to add. And of course, the top videos are all older videos. So I think I have to go down pretty far to get to this one is the new one I just did. That was the first one. So it's not going very well, I have to say. There is something, I believe, to the like, share, subscribe sort of thing. And yeah, if you look at these numbers, now this is just over the last, I think it said over the last month here, yeah, over the last month. But if you look, we're actually doing worse than if I hadn't done anything at all. So here's what is probably likely to happen, is that I may just give up on this YouTube thing and just keep all the Legos to myself, frankly. Or I'm going to move to a different platform. I'm looking into a couple options. Daily Motion seems to be one that pays, perhaps. But, you know, this just really isn't, generally speaking, worth my time. So like, share, subscribe. I won't do a lot of these, but I just thought it was worthwhile to show you a little bit behind the scenes of like what I'm looking at when I decide whether to put time into making videos or just come down here to blow off some steam and relax for a minute. We can look at some other stuff. Engagement is fun. Yeah. Notice that it's red. This is for the last month. So the average view duration is up because the videos are longer, but overall it's down. So I don't know. I guess I'm just not that interesting. It's fine with me. I didn't really start this to make money. We had the Lego because the Lego's fun, but I'm not going to keep putting stuff up here if it's. I don't know where I went now. Well, anyway, other things. Well, you might see here. Oh, channel analytics. There you go. There was something on here that was related to the Lego videos. What is it? No. Oh. Yeah, I guess I still have this up from the last video I did when we were talking about whether Lego is still doing 4-wide style classic architecture or not. Anyway, so that's the behind the scenes. And please like, share, subscribe. Oh, I know, the other thing I was going to point out is if you go on to the Google and you type in bricksburg.com, please go to the blog. This is the blog. So I'm going to be talking about this classic repair shop that I have lit up on the table there and what we did to it. But there's a lot of stuff on here that is not covered. Of course, I repost the videos here as well. But there's a lot of stuff on here that you won't find on YouTube because they're, well, in some cases, they're older. I don't have great Wi-Fi down here, so I don't know if these pictures are going to load. But, yeah. This is the nature of a game room. If you have a decent connection, this will come up. But the main thing you need to remember is bricksburg.com. Go there, click through that blog, and you'll find all kinds of old stuff. So if you excuse me, I'm going to do this as a different video. And, oh, so, you know, that thumbs up. Maybe this isn't the most exciting video. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if this will work. But let's go through. Give me some thumbs up. Share some stuff, go back through the old stuff, and see if we can't get those numbers somewhere where it makes sense to keep doing this. Because there's so much more that I'd like to share with you, but I just, you know, I'm not going to take the time to do this if YouTube's just going to beat me up over it. So thank you, and look for this one next.